Okay, today we're going to dive into what's really happening inside your head when your focus just seems to vanish. And, maybe more importantly, we're going to figure out how you can get it back.
You know that feeling, right? You have the idea, you reach for it, and poof, it's gone. It just vanishes. That sense of latency, like there's a half-second delay in your own brain. That isn't just you being tired. No, that's a real, physical signal that something's off with the hardware.
And this is the most important idea we're going to talk about today. That brain fog, that mental fatigue, it is not a personal failing, it is not a lack of willpower, it is a physiological state. It's like a low-grade silent fire in your brain, and our job is to learn how to put it out. So let's pull back the curtain and unmask the real culprit behind all that cognitive friction. It really all comes down to one core concept.
And here it is, neuroinflammation. This is the biological reality of brain fog. Basically, it's a state where your brain's own immune system gets stuck in the on position. So instead of protecting your neurons, it starts creating this toxic, inflammatory environment that just slows everything down.
So why is this happening? Well, it's because in the modern world, our brains are under constant siege. We're talking ultra-processed foods, environmental toxins everywhere, the relentless pressure of chronic stress, and a culture that celebrates poor sleep. All of these act as constant triggers, telling our brain's immune system that it's under attack 24/7.
And these threats, they go in and hijack the frontline soldiers of your brain's defense force, your microglial cells. And these cells, they are the key players in this entire story.
You see, microglia have two very different personalities. In a healthy brain, they're the gardeners. They're cleaning up debris, they're nurturing your neurons, they're great. But when they sense a chronic threat, they switch into warrior mode. They release a flood of inflammatory chemicals, these are called cytokines, and they start attacking everything in sight, including your healthy neural connections.
What's happening here is a process called synaptic pruning that has just gone horribly wrong. The very system designed to protect you starts severing the physical connections between your thoughts. The signal from point A to point B gets literally cut. And that's why you lose a word mid-sentence. The actual hardware required to access it has been temporarily dismantled.
Okay, I know that sounds a little grim, but here's the good news. We can fight back. It is time to assemble our own biological fire brigade.
And this right here is the core principle of our entire recovery protocol. We cannot force a damaged system to perform better. We have to repair the system first. It's that simple. You just can't think clearly when your brain is on fire.
So let's get practical. What are the most powerful tools we have to douse these flames? It's time to equip ourselves with some biological fire extinguishers.
We're going to focus on a powerful trio that works together to calm the inflammation and begin the repair process. We're talking about omega-3 fatty acids, curcumin from turmeric, and the incredible restorative power of deep sleep. First up, omega-3s. Think of these as the structural repair crew. EPA and DHA are the actual raw materials your brain uses to physically rebuild damaged cell membranes. But crucially, they also create these special peacekeeping molecules that act as a direct stand-down signal to those warrior microglia, telling them to switch back to gardener mode. Next is curcumin. So if omega-3s tell the soldiers to stand down, curcumin's job is to silence the blaring fire alarm. It directly interferes with those inflammatory signals, the cytokines we mentioned earlier, and that helps break the vicious cycle where inflammation just keeps creating more inflammation.
Now, a deep sleep isn't just passive rest. It is an active, powerful cleaning cycle. This is when your brain activates the glymphatic system. Your brain cells literally shrink to open up these channels, allowing fluid to wash through and flush out all the metabolic gunk and inflammatory debris that builds up while you're awake. It's incredible.
But here's the catch. Those fire extinguishers can only work if the foundation is solid. There are two non-negotiable elements we have to get right for any of this to be truly effective. Think of magnesium as the master coolant for an overheated engine. It physically calms down overexcited neurons, stopping them from burning out and firing themselves to death, a process called excitotoxicity. And it's also the key that unlocks that nightly cleaning cycle. Without enough magnesium, that glymphatic system simply can't function properly. And we have to make a peace treaty with our gut. You know, a huge chunk of our immune system is actually in our gut. So if your gut is inflamed from a bad diet or stress, it's like a military outpost that's constantly sending inflammatory signals straight up to the brain, just adding more fuel to the fire.
A calm gut is absolutely essential for a calm brain.
Okay, so let's bring this all together. Because this isn't just about feeling a little better. This is about systematically reclaiming command over your own mind. This chart really puts the whole protocol together. See the symptom brain fog? That's caused by neuroinflammation, and our intervention is omega-3s and curcumin. For that slowed thinking, the cause is synaptic damage, which we address with deep sleep and B vitamins. For that feeling of total mental burnout, the cause is excitotoxicity, and the fix is magnesium. And finally, for that chronic on-edge feeling, the cause is a haywire stress response system, which we soothe by calming the gut.
And this is really the ultimate takeaway. True high performance is not about hustle culture or pushing an inflamed, damaged brain to its breaking point with more caffeine. It is a much smarter, more sustainable strategy. It's about systematically repairing the biological hardware.
So the real question isn't how much more you can push, but how much better you can heal. It's a fundamental shift in perspective. So are you ready to stop fighting the fog and start extinguishing the fire?